Gotta sneak up on her. Got her. All right. Oh, she's doing the spin. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh. Good morning, everybody. It is early, and it is early on this November day. We have a very long day ahead of us, and lots of bees are going to be gotten today. Normally November, quite slow, but I'm having to wake up really early this morning because I've got to go down south. First job is in a cinder block wall, and that's a pretty common spot. We've got a couple in some valve boxes also down south, and then we've got to come back up north where I did one yesterday and it was just really high up and in the stucco, so it was just a little too precarious to film. Sorry guys, I wanted to film that one. A little too sketchy though. But you're gonna see what it's like rescuing bees in November in San Diego. It can actually be quite busy. Okay, welcome to La Mesa, California. Beautiful part of San Diego. We have to cut a fence, a chain link fence. So we're gonna need some tools for that. Okay. Bolt / wire cutters, rotary hammer for the cinder block segment with included hammer with honey on it. And since my other batteries are dead, I gotta use this one. So here is what we're dealing with. We've got inside this tennis court, behind the net and behind the fence, over by that electrical conduit, we've got a beehive in there. And I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a lot of bees. They just get stuck against the netting trying to get in here. Must be so frustrating. But there's a yellow jacket buzzing around. There he is. He's looking for an opportunity to get some free honey. And I have to be really aware today of robber bees. So neighborhood bees, while I'm working, they're gonna smell that honey as I'm removing it, and they're gonna try and come steal it. So we gotta watch out for robber bees today because it's that time of year when they go crazy. We are gonna go ahead and light our smoker. Why do we use a smoker? What does it do to the bees? You've probably seen a lot of people using these. So the thing with smoke is, where there's smoke, there's a fire. And for bees, smoke is like pulling the fire alarm at school. It triggers them into safety mode. So they're normally just doing their daily activities. There's guard bees there, there's worker bees out working. And when I start using smoke, it tells the bees there's potentially a fire. So you'll actually see the guard bees run back inside the hive. Basically, they switch off out of guarding the hive. That's why the bees tend to be more docile when we use smoke, is because they think, shut down all normal activities and let's focus on sticking together, loading up as much honey as we can in case we have to evacuate the hive. So that is why we use smoke, and it also helps to cover up their pheromones. So if they do get a little upset and some of the bees are releasing that banana peel smelling alarm pheromone, other bees won't be able to smell it as strongly, but they still smell it. So big thing is it just triggers them into a different mode. I'm excited to see if that will hold up there or if it'll come crashing down on my head. So here is that big old stain we were talking about. I think she said she'd noticed it for what, like a month or something when I was first here, and then once I was able to see through the fence to that big stain, I said they have not been here for a couple months. And I think what tipped her off is she saw a big cloud of bees I think the swarm like landed on this tree over here, and I said, oh, they could have been showing up for the first time, or they split in half. And then once I got close, I said, oh yeah, they split in half. I've got to be careful of this electrical conduit so I don't do anything there. But let's get started. I'm going to start without my suit on. We'll see how that goes. Hold on, I got a call coming in. Okay, just got another call in a part of town where I'm already going to be underneath a trailer. That's also a common spot. But back to the task at hand. I'm going to start up top and then we'll go from there. Should be honeycomb from here all the way down. By the way, do not try this at home. I am a professional. I've been doing this over 18 years and I'm a little crazy. I'm going to start without my suit. We'll see how it goes. If I get stung, then I'll go put on the suit because I'm not an idiot. Bring you guys over here. Okay, I covered their second entrance because I could see a bunch of bees right outside. I just don't want them coming out here and getting mad at me or whatever. We're getting there, so let me take you in. This is our first glance at some of the honey. Okay, there we go. You can see that is where they're storing some honey. We are definitely on to something. Okay, if you're thinking kind of crazy that I've been able to get this far without a suit on, I agree. I'm surprised. I haven't got any stings, and I just opened right here, pulled that piece off, and what looks like an ant's nest right there. So I don't think we're going all the way down. I think that is the bottom of the hive right there. You see? All the bees right there. Okay, yeah. And that looks like there's some electrical wire. That looks like the end of the beehive, which is kind of crazy. So they're just in this little spot here. Wow, okay, very small. And I actually put a test hole here. That's filled with concrete. And I did a test hole here. That's also filled with concrete. This is a really small, relatively small cinder block hive. So I've seen smaller, but this is the second smallest I think I've ever seen. Let's go ahead and get them out. I might just drive them out first using some smoke. I'm gonna drive them out of the hive first because this is so sticky. Look at that, that's just dripping with honey. So try and get as many bees out as possible. That way when I start pulling honeycombs and the honey starts dripping, it's not gonna drip onto them and suffocate them. There's a swarm lure in there just to get them running that direction. So yeah, let's go ahead and try to drive them up into the box. Got some of the bees marching into the box. They're not going super fast yet because the queen's not in there. She's still hiding somewhere inside the hive, and I think it's about time I'll start pulling some comb, clearing that out. That'll give us access to wherever the queen is hiding, and we'll grab her and get her in her cage. Let's see, I need to make a little bit more access. Grab our first bit of comb. It's too bad there's cinder block dust all over this thing. Got some bees and some honey. No brood, no larva there. No bee left behind. Okay, I'm going to focus on driving them again because this spot I need to take out, but there's too many bees there. That comb I need to take out. So let's go ahead and keep driving them into the box first. Keep your eyes peeled. Look right here, because that's where I'm expecting the queen to come running out. And meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this comb. There are still quite a few bees down inside the hive. So if she doesn't come running out, then we're gonna have to go in after her. This is just one little corner chunk. See that? That looks like some yummy honey. Actually, the backside, yeah, the backside is clean, no dust. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a honey taste test right now. Ooh, woo, that's sugary. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, I'm taking another dip. Look at that. Ooh, yum. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. That'll wake you up in the morning. Woo! So comment down below. Are you as much of a sugar fiend as I am? I love sugar, but I have to stay away from it because I like it too much. But do you have a sweet tooth? Would you love to try the honey from one of these beehives? This is a really good area for honey too. In La Mesa, there's a lot of wild area, and the bees, kind of the more wild it is, the better. And the bees have clearly found a good spot because this hive is loaded. Oh, we got a bunch of bees back there. Don't know if you guys can see yet, but let me get situated. This is a mess right here. There's some bees on the back here. And then there's bees back in there. I'll shake them down low. They can crawl up the wall. Oh yeah, we got a lot of bees back there. So we definitely have not convinced everybody to come out. Look how many bees are on this sheet. There's even more behind it. Oh yeah. Yep, there's still some bees back in there. So the queen is definitely back there hiding. And I still think it's too tight of a space right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and drive these ones out, and we'll see if we can spot the queen on her way out. Who decided to make an appearance? Okay, I'm not gonna point her out just yet because I want you guys to have a chance at spotting her. Okay, fair warning, she's not total. Okay, she's visible now. Do you see her yet? Do you see her? She's a black beauty. There she is. Hello, big mama. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I got you. Hello, big mama. Wow, isn't she so unique looking? If you guys watch a lot of our videos, you know they usually are orange, amber, or just kind of striped. But this is a black beauty. Super friendly hive, by the way. I can't believe I haven't gotten stung yet. All right, I've got the cage ready, so let's get her in the cage. Let's grab a couple companions. Do I have some volunteers? Let her run around. Okay, whoa. All right, okay, everybody's safe. Fingers and toes. Oh, see, she's got her little, this happens a lot. She's got her legs stuck in there. Oh, I don't want to. Okay, there we go. Okay, now you're good. And Miss Queenie will go right inside. No special placement. So I've got most of the comb out. It wasn't until I basically got it almost completely exposed in there that she finally walked out right there. So let's go ahead and collect the rest of the bees, and we'll be on our way to the next, what do we got, like 4 more today? Good grief. companions here, keeping me company. But this one's basically all finished up. I just have to clean out the inside and then it's all good. So let's go ahead and skip to our next one. Oh, and one last thing. There's something I predicted that actually didn't come true on this rescue. Do you remember what it was? No robber bees. Yes! I just jumped in the truck, sat back, and oh! Let's see, can we see? Are you the culprit? I don't know, but somebody back there got me. Oh, that's why I say I haven't got stung yet, because of course you could always get back to the truck and end up getting stung. Okay, so I just called the one in the trailer. Apparently they were crazy enough to hook it up to a truck and get on the road on the freeway. He called me and told me that the bees are gone, so I don't know what that means. Okay, off to the next one. A couple valve boxes on a commercial property. So let's go see what's going on with those and just how packed they are. Okay, it's behind Sushiya, so let's see. So there's a whole row of valve boxes. Kind of stretches out. There's 3 there, 1 here, 3 there. I may have even already done this one. And usually what happens is somebody from maintenance or landscaping pops the lid and then the bees get back in. Nope, none of these boxes. Maybe where this semi is. Bro, why did you park right here? Nope, you can see that is definitely my workmanship there. Okay, so there's the truck, and over here, voila. Oh, okay, this is the first time I've had them kind of out here. Oh, look, yeah. I guess if I had driven on this road, I would have seen this sign. I always appreciate when they put those up. Helps people to know. But somebody flipped the lid on this. Landscaping guys what they'll do is flip the lid and cross their fingers that the bees leave. But I want to say it's like less than 50% of the time the bees will actually leave. Most of the time they just stay. Gotta watch out for bystanders. That lady just walked past, which is fine right now, but in a minute it won't be fine. Look at these little boogers. All those ants trying to take advantage. That is the problem with having a really exposed hive like that. Ants can get to them. All sorts of things can get to the hive. So that's why they like these valve boxes, is because normally it's just that little hole that they can easily protect. But when they're exposed like this, ants take advantage. Now I will say they look like they're a little on edge, so we'll see just how long I can get away with taking them out without a bee suit on. Hopefully they stay chill, but they do feel a little vulnerable right now, so I don't blame them for getting a little rowdy. We'll see. Nasty spider web. Ugh. Me don't like spiders. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Egg sac on my hand. Why did I do this? This one is a little tricky to get to. Having to, okay, this one fell down when whomever thought it was a good idea to lift the lid. Yeah, again, I wouldn't be surprised if these guys get a little rowdy, but here's to hoping. Trying to be extra careful. ladies. Lots of bees in there, so we got some scooping to do. Stop the time lapse because I found Big Mama. Hello, Big Mama. Ooh, she's pretty. I got Big Mama. Okay, let's get her in the cage. I just happened to see her down there in the corner, and I used my scraper. Maybe you could see in the time lapse, but I had to use my scraper to scoop her up. Oh, I got her. Okay. Woohoo! All right, there she is in the queen cage with a couple companions. Put her right down there. They'll just kind of move out from underneath it and it'll slide out of the way. And now we continue collecting our wonderful little colony. That one's all finished. Got the boxes closed up and bee proofed. Now we have to go back into the actual plaza and find the next one, which they didn't give me actual directions to. I'm looking for a steel tower, like a scaffolding tower. That's about all I know. So let's see if we can find it. I see the steel tower, but it's way the heck over there. I'll figure it out. Yep. This must be the place. Those barricades there. Oh, yeah, that's me. Okay. Then I parked in the right spot. Okie doke. Yep. They're in one of these cylindrical ones. Usually they like the boxy ones, but they will be perfectly happy if it's a small colony living in there too. These ones look a little edgy. So it's kind of hard to explain when I know the bees are going to be friendly, but this is kind of like one of those situations where I take a look, and if it looks like they've had too much caffeine, you know they're just flying like crazy. That's a good way to tell. So yeah, in this case, they look a little like edgy, so we'll see. I'm going to do it without the suit on, and it's actually pretty warm out here today for November. Can you believe it? We'll see how it goes. If I start getting stung, I'm throwing the suit on. No shame in wearing the suit. All right, people. Let's see what we're dealing with. Maybe we got some angry bees. Maybe they're chill. No way to find out, like cracking it open. Oh, wait a second. Yuck. Little grody. Ooh, there's a spider in there. I don't like spiders. I think we have established that. But look at the hive. It's kind of fallen over like the last one. Kind of detached. So I think, again, the landscape guys or maintenance came and lifted the lid in an attempt to, well, maybe they didn't even know. Maybe they had no idea there was a beehive in there, but here they are, and they're chill. So awesome. But that comb is really hard to get to without just jacking up the bees, you know, getting some bees hurt. So I want to be really careful and try and do like I did at the first appointment, first rescue. And I'm going to try and drive them out first. So I'm going to push them up and out and into the box, and we'll see if that works. They were really moving. I think there's a lot of them up underneath the flap here. So I'm gonna wait until they're done running out of the valve box, and then I'll have to lift the flap and gather those ones. But so far so good. Haven't seen the queen yet. She'll be one of the last ones out of there, usually. But keep your eyes peeled. Maybe you'll spot her before I do. I just saw the queen. Oh, I still see her. See if you can spot her. She is currently hiding. I'll tell you when she's back in view. I'll give you a hint. She's hiding under the flap. But there's so many bees. I got them really running right now. They're pouring out of the valve box. But the queen, she's gonna be running up in there any second now. So keep your eyes peeled. I'm reluctant to look at the camera because then I'll lose track of the queen, where she's at. You know what? Let's make this easier on ourselves. Let's look underneath, see if she's running around. And she is. Big Mama! Big Mama, we see you, don't hide. I know you're trying to hide under the leaf there. Woohoo! All right, we drove her out. Tricked you, Big Mama. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? I'm gonna get you. Whoa! Where'd she go? Please don't tell. I think she might have dropped. Yeah, she dropped. Well, not even dropped. I think she's flying. She's got to land somewhere. Wait for it. Wait for it. She's got to land. She didn't look super pregnant, so not like there's a lot of room to lay a lot of eggs in this hive. So she can fly. Let's see. Are you here, Queenie? Did you make your way in? Let's lift this flap. Look around. Nope, not there. Wait a second. Maybe she's out here. Nope, not there. Is she over here? Okay, I'm gonna keep looking. It gets kind of boring me just looking around for 20 minutes, so let's press pause here and I'll pick back up once I spot her. Okay, I just saw her a second ago and I have a bee actively bumping me, so stand by for a sting to the face. That's always entertaining, right? But I lost track of her again. As soon as I run over to grab the camera, happens every time. I lose track of her. She gets away, but she was back in that corner, so let's see. Wait, is that her? I think I see her. Yep, that's her. Okay. Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. There she is. Okay, this time I'm gonna get you, Big Mama. For sure. Gotta sneak up on her. Got her. All right. Oh, she's doing the spin. Hold on. Hold on. Let me set you guys down. Still got her. Still got her. There's even a volunteer companion. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh. Oh, did you guys see that? She got out, fell down, started to fly, kind of bumped her down, then she was running around. All right, but I got her. Woohoo! And no sting to the face, but that one's giving me kisses all over. I love you too, baby. Yeah, I love you. Put the queen down in there. Look, they were starting to swirl. They were like, where'd the queen go? So cool. So if you guys haven't ever seen one of these videos, When I don't have the queen in the box, they'll start to swirl around in a circle. And that's how I know sometimes, is the queen in the box? And if they start doing that, I know she's not in there, so I keep looking for her elsewhere. There she is. She's getting piled up on right now. But we still got lots of bees to go and collect over here. So most of them are out of there, but it's probably still almost 500 or so in there. And then we got to clean out the comb. So let's get to it. Well, my camera overheated. Kind of missed the end of that one. Plus, I had 2 phone calls come in. I'm not going to be able to go do those today because I am already slammed. But the wrap up on this one, just got the box all put back together, got the bees, and yeah, thank goodness no stings on this one. So sting count for the day is just 1. But let's go see if I can maybe get stung again today. Whew, it's warm over here. It's like 82 degrees outside in November. But anyway, we're off to the next one. This next one's probably going to be in a valve box. Again, #1 spot for bees ever. And this is an apartment complex in Point Loma. And I've done like 12 rescues for them over the years. Okay, we are here at Dillon Point Loma, and apparently they are somewhere over here. So let's take a walk. Okay, and we're walking, and we're walking, and we're climbing over. Oh, I've never been down in here before. Like I said, I've been down at this property many times, but this is a first. Let's see, are they here or somewhere else? Oh, here they are. Yep, that is definitely a beehive. Got all the equipment, going suitless again because this does not look like an old hive, and young hives are usually not too aggressive, but you never know. Mess around and find out. Which I will do thusly and therefore. All right, let's see. Lift here, don't mind if I do. That's what it says, lift here. The little prong has got it stuck down. Maybe it's glued down too. Maybe it's older than I thought. Need both hands for this. Oh gosh. Here's a tip. Once you start to pull it open, don't stop. You don't want to set it back down, because when you set it back down, you're going to squish a bee and they're going to get angry. Oh, wait a second. Remember how I said it didn't look like a very old hive? Well, this is several months old. So, I was wrong. But, they seem friendly, so let's keep going. It may be November, but it feels like every bit of July. It is sunny and warm, and the bees are buzzing. Okay, first item of business. Give the lid a shake into the box. Maybe the queen will appear. Note that Point Loma is really close to the airport, so we're going to be fighting jets going overhead. Looks like they want to climb out of the box, the valve box, so we will oblige. A nice little ramp. There we go. Let them climb if they want to climb. Go ahead, ladies, climb up into the box. Now, I say ladies, but there could be some drones in here too. Drones are the males, the females are the workers. They basically handle everything in the hive except for laying eggs. They tend to the young and the larvae, go out and gather food, and the drone's sole purpose is to play video games and mate with the queen. Okay, maybe I made up the first one, but you know, get the idea. Look, I've already got them on the move, and got to be careful where I put my fingers. And what I do is just shimmy my fingers as I slide them further down the comb, and it'll bump the bees out of the way. They'll just kind of think it's another bee and they'll move. But look at this hive, it's doing great. This is awesome. November rescue, and this hive is thriving. Unfortunately, these combs detached when I opened the lid, but it doesn't look like anybody's really gotten hurt, so that's very good. We don't want any casualties. Where is Big Mama? Oh yeah, look at this. Those are all the babies waiting to hatch. That is a big cluster of bees right here too. Maybe the queen's there. Let's go ahead and shimmy them out of the way, see if we can spot her. Might just be a cluster of bees though. I don't see her, so let's keep going. Look at that cluster of bees. Whoa! Whoa! I'm worried I'm gonna get stung just trying to shuffle my fingers down in there. Because it's soft and it's ready to fall. Oh, I got it. Okay, there we go. What do we think? Is the queen on here? She's not on this side. So is she on this side? Nope, I don't see her. So she's still down in the valve box. Let's go ahead and do some scooping. Guys, there's been a queen sighting. I'll give you a second. Do you think you see her? I'll give you a hint. Right around here. I'll give you a better hint. Right around here. You find her yet? Here she is. Oh my goodness, Big Mama! She's beautiful. Ow, ow, she's long. Got her. All right, we need some close-up. Ow, ow, she's gotten away, but she might be a little too pregnant to fly. Let's hope. Come back here, Big Mama. Big Mama, where are you going? 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 Ah, Big Mama! Big Mama, what are you doing? She's so shy. She's camera shy. It's like the camera looks at her and she runs away. Okay, we've got her, but we need a couple companions. Quick scoop. One companion? Sure, why not? That's fine. All right. We got her. Big Mama. Yee! Wow, she's pretty and she is pregnante. Let's go ahead and put her back in there. There she is. Tucked away in her spot. You can see we've still got a few bees in here we need to drive up. So let's just give them some smoke. That'll push them up, and then once they smell the queen, they're just gonna run into the box. I'm gonna close the box, make it a little doorway. It'll make it a little easier for them to hone in on where the queen is, and then we'll get everybody. So, pretty straightforward, right? Valve box hive, get the queen, get the bees. Pretty straightforward. So this is, gosh, this is number 4 for the day. First one wasn't even easy, that cinder block wall. And we're not even done because I did a big job yesterday that I left most of the way finished, but the queen got away, and I'll show you guys. All right, well, my caution tape is down on the ground, but there's my ladder. This is a tall situation. Okay, so we are up here at the top of the ladder. If you're afraid of heights, don't look down right now. Okie dokie. Well, congrats for making it this far into the video, guys. If you're still with me, I'm explaining here kind of what I saw the day before, which is the queen had run away into a little hiding spot, and it was pretty much inaccessible. So I waited till today to come back and try to grab her. And normally I would find a ball of bees where the queen had come back out thinking it's safe, but no ball of bees when I got to the top of the ladder. And basically all the bees here you see, very few of them are actually from the hive, and the rest of them are robber bees looking for some free honey. So then I really wanted to make sure the queen wasn't there. So I sprayed some stinky stuff in all the little cavities that she could potentially be in. I went all around the neighborhood looking for where the swarm might have landed. And here's my theory, is that the queen ran away, escaped further into the structure, and then today when I was out there, before I got there, she and the rest of the bees that were left behind actually swarmed out. And normally when that happens, they just go to a tree nearby, but in this case she actually went farther away where I couldn't find them. I checked all the trees in the neighborhood, no luck. And what's interesting is I did almost the exact same type of removal just about a month ago across the street in the same complex, and I'll point that out. Oh guys, I forgot to mention, so that's the one I just removed. Queen is definitely not there. I just got to finish looking. Definitely not there. But what is this? A carbon copy? Exact same thing. This was a few weeks ago. They actually still haven't repaired it, but this was the same thing. The queen ran away. I came out the next day, and right there was a ball of bees, and I found the queen amongst them. I grabbed her. She actually dropped and then flew and landed on that board and was crawling up. I'll show you guys a picture. Shoot to that. And so I grabbed her from that board, and everything was perfect. But it did require me to come out the next day. So occasionally that happens. In this case, no ball of bees. There were probably only about 10 hive bees left over. Bees actually from this hive. The rest were all just robber bees. And the robber bees yesterday, they were insane. There's a few dead ones here because they were fighting with the hive bees, but it was absolutely nuts, guys. There were about 5,000 bees, just robber bees, all over. There was a couple pieces of honey that dropped down, and they were going ballistic. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up here. I hate when, I mean, this happens, but usually it's not an old hive like this. It's with younger hives, and it's not super common. In the middle of the removal, I'll notice the swarming starting, and then I'll see a ball of bees form on a tree nearby, and I go grab them. This one was leave it for the next day. Next day, today, queen must have come out, found a good tree to go to with the rest of the colony, and they vamoosed. They may have been ready to split anyway, but long day. Sun hasn't even set yet, so I mean, if I get another call, I'm gonna go do no, I'm done for the day. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to be kind, save the bees, and I'll catch you on the next one.